It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Hustle for your boy, mix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 lift it up.
Get in here, get in here. I'm just playing. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Y'all get up in here, man. Get up in here. Now, normally we'll be on some, some type of educational stuff, but we're going to put a little 1-2 yin in there, but this is a messy Monday. This is a messy Monday. I've been watching during the weekend. You guys, I'm working on Seneca Village documentary. I be underestimating. It takes time, you guys. So hopefully I'll have it out by the end of the week. But it takes a lot. Documentaries ain't for the week. It ain't like just making a regular video. But anyway, I'll have that out for y'all. I promise y'all. Shout out to Acorn in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. I hope y'all like the video before y'all came up in here. It's like ringing the doorbell before you walk in my house. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all go ahead on like the video. Girl, it's been messy this weekend. Who got a birthday? Dean and Nicole. Dean and Nicole, who got a birthday? Who got a birthday? Monet? Okay, we gonna get you up in here. We gonna get the birthday girl going. We about to get the birthday girl going. Let me make a couple of announcements. Y'all, like the video first. Happy birthday, Monet. But let me say this. The whole weekend was messy. Yes, it was. Great tea, wasn't it? Capping for likes, got into a fight. Did see that. Saw it all. Girl, we got to get into it. Hopefully we can get Cap on here this evening to come give us the exclusive on what had happened down at the fight, girl. Fighting a Christian Rock fan. Was it Hot Tea? What's the girl name? Who that was she was fighting? I think that. What else was going on? This whole thing with Fox Soul. Girl. It was a time. It's a few I told y'all souls that we gonna go over. Capping took a loss. And this was worse about it, Capping. You came online and you told her to meet you, girl. You was down there telling the girl, calling the saying, come on, girl, come down here. You know what I'm saying? You was Capping, and the girl came down there and whipped you. I don't like that. I like capping for likes. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to capping for likes. But girl, you can't call a girl to come fight. And then, the girl that was at the courthouse. Yeah, girl. She called the girl and she said, come on down. I'm waiting at the gas station. She called her a few times. I got the video. I'm going to put it up. And the girl kept saying, I'm on my way. And she kept saying, where you at, girl? Where you at? I'm waiting. And the girl said, I'm on my way. And then her friend was in the background bucking her up, girl. Bucking her up, talking about, on whatever crib, Mexican crib. What crib she said she was on? She was another crib, not Schoolyard. Movie crib, Montego Bay crib. I don't know, whatever crib. But the friend was in the background saying, come on. Yeah, the one with the blue braids, girl. She was saying, come on, because on movie crib, whatever crib. And then the girl pulled up and first of all, Cap was in the car. And the door was unlocked. And the girl opened the door on Cap. And Cap did kick her though. Cap did give her the this is Sparta kick. She did do that. Now we got to give something to Cap. Cap did, when she bust the door open, Cap did kick her, and she fell back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She did do that. If you guys would like to see the fight, it's on Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate 2 or something like that. Y'all go down there and see it. She did give her the This is Sparta. She did do that part. It's on YouTube. Hot tea, hot chocolate too. That's where it's at. Y'all go check it out for the live this evening because we're gonna have to discuss it. But after the girl caught her balance and her footing, and she put her what you call them shoes, after she put her all-stars, we call them you know them all-stars they wear on the West Coast when they be crip walking and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? After she got her footing and the all-stars was able to get their grip, the Converse. Yeah. After her Converse was able to get in the ground, the Chucks. That's what it is. Thank you, Leah. That's what it is, Leah. The Chucks. That's what we call them. Chucks. Chucks. After the Chucks caught the grip on the concrete, the pavement, pull Cap. That's all I'm gonna say. I want to check on Cap, but I thought it was too soon. But you know, the grip, in Cap's defense, the grip. The Chucks had good grip. Cap, I don't know. Cap must have had on her. She didn't bring her non-slip shoes. That's what I think it was, because it seemed like at one point Cap laid down, and I said, "Cap, get up! What are you doing? You never let a big bitch get on you. Oh, you're crazy." I said, "Cap, please, whatever you do, just don't." And it seemed like, let me go get the link for y'all go watch it after the live, though. Don't go watch it on here. After the live, y'all go watch it. I'm gonna give y'all the link to what was going on. It did look like Cap had failed. It did. You know what I'm saying? It looked like she just laid down. And that you know, that made me a little, weary for Cap. Because Cap, she tall, but Cap only like 150 pounds. Well, she looked 120. And this girl looked like she 350 easy before she eat. And I said, Cap, please, whatever you do, don't lay down, Cap. Just don't fall. And it looked like Cap, succumb to the slip shoes that she had on. And then, the girl got on top of Cap. Girl, yeah, my heart goes out. I wanted to reach out, but I thought maybe it was too early. So I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to, I was wondering, should I reach out? What should I do? You know what I mean? But, it just didn't quite work out the way that, shout out to Cap. Cap came on. She had front row seats down at the courthouse when Rockhead, got arrested, her and the knot. And then next thing you know, shout out to Cap. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. There you go, Great T. Let them know, okay? You win some and you lose some, but you live to fight another day. Here, let me get y'all the I'm gonna share the link. And then y'all do with that information as y'all please. But this is for research purposes only. So please, you guys, if you're going to watch this is for research purposes only. I like Cap too. I like Cap, but Cap called the girl down there. I'm gonna put the video up. Cap said, "I'm right here. Where you at? And the girl came. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, there go the link. Y'all watch this evening. That's for research purposes only. Now, we'll deal with that later. Girl, look at AI say in this YouTube live chat, viewers are reacting to a recent fight between two female influencers, Krishan Rock and Cappuccino. What? Girl, what the thing said? Girl, AI really be playing. Then it says, viewers are reacting to the fight and offering their opinions on who was right and who was wrong, with some people criticizing Cap for fighting and others defending her for standing up to Armon. What? Girl, AI. Get AI off of here. Girl, you seen what AI said? I wish I could screen. Girl. AI, what is you? And you got it wrong, AI. AI was wrong for that. Girl, AI, you got to stop. Done threw poor Armon in it. Armon ain't got nothing to do with it. He wasn't even there. AI, you got to stop. You got it all wrong now. Y'all don't be listening to AI. AI be lying. Anyways, and I want to talk about Armon and this Foxhole thing. Tasha K done got involved, child. Tasha K spilled some teas on how basically Claudia set Armon up to do her dirty work. It's a lot going on. But before we get to that, I want to show y'all something really quickly. Remember, I told y'all it takes, how many generations did I tell y'all it takes to wipe out the Negro? How many generations I told y'all it take to wipe out the Negro? I want to see if somebody gonna put it in there. And this is why I keep telling you. Also, like the video, y'all. Thank you, Brown Girl. It's 3. Thank y'all, China. Thank you. This is, hey, first of all, like the video. It's 3. 3 generations wipe out the Negro. 3. Like the video, guys. Like the video. And I told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all that there's this thing going on where these clears are trying to get Negro genetics. And so they can have the clear palate, but the Negro genetics. That's why you got the clear people with who can run fast now. They got booties and all of that, things of that nature. Exhibit A is right here on the screen. Let me see. Is it on there? Yeah. Exhibit A is on the screen. Now, here you have Papa was a Rolling Stone. And you got Colonizer Drake, and then you have young colonizer. What's the baby name? Adonis. I forgot. Dear Adonis. I forgot. Thank you, Kendrick, for that line, for that bar. Look at Papa was a Rolling Stone. Look at Drizzy, and look at Little Adonis. Right? Now this here, see, Drake is already a colonizer. You know what I'm saying? Now, young colonizer here, Adonis, you got to know this part. Look, take a look. I showed y'all this with the football boy, who played for the Chiefs, the quarterback. I keep telling y'all. I gotta do birthdays. My bad. Somebody else got a birthday. My cousin Jessica Show say her husband birthday. Girl, what? Your husband got a birthday too? We got to pause this. Hold on. We got to do the birthdays first. We got to do the birthdays before we get in the show. Thank you. And who had the other birthday? Patrick Mahomes. Thank y'all so much. Who had the other birthday? Who had the other birthday? It was another person with a birthday. We got to get the birthday people up here. We got to get Lady Onyx, it's your birthday too? Okay. It's a few birthdays. Monet, I think the girl name was. Okay. You guys, we have to get the birthdays out of the way. Happy birthday to everybody celebrating a birthday. To the lady's husband. Did she leave his name? I don't think she left his name, but to the husband, happy birthday, brother-in-law. Happy birthday to everybody in the chat with the birthdays. We gonna get y'all birthdays off, you feel me? Y'all drop the hearts and the cakes and the ice cream in the chat or whatever y'all got for the birthdays. Let's get these birthdays off, then we gonna get into the show. Happy birthday. Happy That's right. Happy birthday to everybody in the chat with a birthday. Happy birthday to the lady's husband. Happy birthday to all of you guys who have birthdays. Are we still in Gemini season? Yeah, I see somebody say happy birthday, Geminis, girl. This is the longest season I ever been around. Girl, this is longer than summertime in Georgia. Do you hear me? Geminis, when is y'all last day? Gemini, when is y'all last day? Somebody put the last day for the Geminis in the chat. This is the longest season I've ever been a part of. I'm talking about this season longer than a goddamn The Walking Dead, girl. When is the last day for the Gemini? The 22nd. Thank you, Breeze, because this is a long time. I feel like y'all season been long. What's going on? What's going on with the Geminis? Jeez. This has been like, girl, can we take a I got to breathe? Please. Back up off of me. That's the song for the Geminis. I got to breathe. So let me be. Please. Woo! Come on now, Geminis. I got to breathe. In case you didn't hear me. I got to breathe. So let me be, please. Girl, Gemini, what the day? The 17th? We still got 5 more days, 6 more days or something like that, girl. Geminis, y'all just want to be in charge of everything, girl. It's been 30 years for this Gemini season. Lord. Geminis, let me breathe. Let me be, okay? So back to the education, okay? Let's get back to the education now. I done told y'all what I said, and I know what I said. It takes 3 generations to wipe out the Negro. Now, why is this important? Number one, because people be like, oh, we're all African. Even if you use the whole Africans came over here and that's why we African, or we was mixed with African. First and foremost, only 388,000 Africans came to North America. Look it up. That's what, 6 to 7% of the slaves that they allegedly said that they brought over. The rest went to South America, allegedly in the Caribbean, which I don't believe. But nevertheless, the part is it takes 3 generations to wipe out genetics. And this right here, if this don't show you that it only takes 3, I don't know what to tell you. Thank you, Divine Empress, for the super chat. Gemini gang, 21st star Cancer. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Divine Empress. Thank you so much. I don't think that's his real daddy neither, real China doll. I don't think that's his real daddy. I don't. Now, he got a Negro daddy. But you know what I mean? Isn't him. Hey, Voodoo, I noticed your membership has acorns next to them. I hope there's no segregation. It's not members only like your videos. Segregation? Oh, no. I don't like Jim Crow. What you mean segregation, girl? What's going on? The acorns is for the members. You want an acorn? Is that what we talking about? Huh? No, girl. Ain't no segregation. I don't like Jim Crow. I don't know that man. I don't understand the question, you know? Help me out. Oh, shout out to Brandy Marie. That's dope. No, Drake Dad is supposed to be Negro. That Drake Dad is supposed to be Negro. Oh, speaking of Negro, do you guys know? I told y'all this before. Obama, you know, he got rid of that word, right? Negro, even though that was one of the longest terms that we had to identify. Why is this important? Because if he got rid of the term Negro, right? And they identified from Indian to Negro, then that means it erases everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's big. We'll talk about it on Educational Friday, but this is Messy Monday, okay? Listen, 3 generations is where I was going with this. 3 generations. Y'all like the video? Like the video. Like the video. It's free. Okay. Was it part of the anti-lynching bill? What you talking about? The Negro? Listen, y'all. 3 generations. 3 generations. Look at that baby. Look at that little colonizer. Look at colonizer Adonis. Look at him and look at him good. Okay? He is going to be, if he plays sports, he's going to be great. Okay? If he decides to sing or rap, he's going to do good. But the problem is, listen to me and listen to me good. He's going to have the Negro genes. Okay? He just won't have the phenotype. Yes, that is a clear baby. That is a clear baby. And if you don't believe that them people don't sit up there and tell them who and how to procreate, you're wrong. Okay? You're absolutely wrong. You guys be respectful in the chat. Quims, and how you say your name, says she being disrespected by Miss T. Who is that? Whoever that is, y'all be respectful in the chat. This Messy Monday, we trying to get in other people's mess, not our own, okay? But that is a clear colonizer we looking at. Look at him. Cheeks is Rosie O'Donnell. Okay. So these people are fading away. See, y'all think Get Out was just about them physically, taking on the body of the Negro. No. That don't go like that. Look at it a little bit deeper. Open that third eye. I keep telling y'all. It wasn't just about taking their brains and putting it inside of a Negro body. It was literally about taking your genes, your genetics. Okay? And that's what they're doing in real time. That's what they're doing in real time. Let me also say this too. I don't know if you guys know this, but back in the early days, they literally bred Negro women and clear men, or vice versa. Well, no, Negro women and clear men. They've bred them so that they can have biracial children, so that the biracial children can then be in charge of the Negroes. Did y'all know that? They use the biracial children, the mulattoes, as they call them, the quadroons, the octoroons, and all of them. They use them to basically be the slave master for you. And still to this day, that's why we're going to get on Claudia too. Okay? So with that being said, y'all have to understand what this looks like and what this means. It's bigger than, love who you love. They are in survival mode. Thank you, Esther, for becoming a member. These people are in survival mode. You just don't know it because they're around here telling you love is love. What's the nigga that was over the FBI? The FBI Negro. Y'all put his name in the chat. Y'all know how I am with these names. The FBI Negro who acted like that he wasn't Negro. But he was. Hoover, J. Edgar Hoover. Thank you, Aries. J. Edgar Hoover. He was also part Negro. Y'all got to know this. These people are in survival mode. You just don't know it yet. Okay? You just don't know it yet. Girl, look at AI. Say people are reacting to discussion about mixed race children, with many people sharing their opinions on whether they believe that all children look alike. Girl, AI, go lay down. You're getting it wrong. Girl, anyway. And somebody, let me show y'all this too. Shout out to whoever that was, tag me on Twitter. This is big. Let me show y'all something too. So, girl, Adonis is a juice baby. Sure, Jan, Adonis is a juice baby. If you believe Adonis going to get him a Negro gal, you crazy as a road lizard. Adonis is about to take them genetics that he got from his Negro granddaddy and pass them on to some clear children. It's set up. Listen, it's not only in politics where arranged marriages live. You know that, right? It's all in entertainment. It's all about the look. Listen, they did the same thing with LeBron James. Remember that doctor I told y'all I dated? He's from Akron. He knew LeBron personally because they went to high school together. Did you guys know that LeBron was not with Savannah all that time in high school? Did you know that LeBron was with a clear woman in high school? And he didn't get, this is according to this person that I know. He's a doctor. But he said LeBron didn't get with Savannah till right. He said he dated Savannah. Right? At first. And then he was with a clear woman. Then he said right around like toward the end of their senior year, he got back with Savannah. They went to prom and they got married. Okay? Now, why is this important? Why would LeBron be dating this clear woman all throughout high school and then all of a sudden he pops up with the Negro gal or whatever? Okay? Now, this is what I would believe to be, in my opinion, I don't know it to be true, allegedly, that's an arranged marriage. Because remember, LeBron had to come in and be the new Jordan. Remember that? LeBron had to come in and be the new Jordan. Jordan had a Negro woman. He had a Negro wife. Okay? So if LeBron was going to be the new Jordan, they knew that the Negroes would not accept LeBron with a clear woman on his arm. We would have never accepted him like that. Y'all know that. Hell, we didn't like that Tiger, and he ain't even all Negro. He half Negro. But we didn't like when Tiger was with the clear woman he was with. Okay? Arranged marriages don't just happen in politics. It happens all over your entertainment industry and everything. I'm telling you. Now, if y'all can't debate me, go debate the doctor. He from Akron. Now, go debate him. I might get him up here one day. He said it. He said that LeBron was not with that girl Savannah, and he did not want to be with Savannah. That's what he said. But anyways, I just wanted to show y'all the erasure of Negro phenotypically, meaning physically, not genetically. Because this little baby right here, you know what I'm saying? He's going to have the genetics of Negroes, and this is also going to help sustain the clear race. They are almost out of here. They literally are. They are almost out of here. I'm telling y'all. That's what I believe, Miss Turner. Adonis is going to go get him a clear woman, and he's going to get them doggone genetics down to his clear kids, and that's going to sustain them longer. I'm telling you. We are the dominant gene, and not all Negroes. Well, yeah, all black people, so-called black people, are dominant when it comes to us versus the clears. You know what I'm saying? But listen to me and listen to me good. He's going to take them doggone genes with them babies, and they're gonna go, and it's gonna sustain them longer. I promise you. Watch. I said it first. Yes, it's the same thing, midlife simmer. Ain't that the same as MLK and the white woman he loved, but it was pushed to Miss Coretta because it had to look a certain way? Absolutely. You know, their relationship mirrored John F. Kennedy's, you know, and Jacqueline Kennedy. It's a reason why these women didn't give a damn about their husbands cheating. They didn't want to be with them anyway. Jacqueline Kennedy was in love with another man, and John F. Kennedy was in love with a slut from Spain. These are the facts. Go look it up. When he was in the Air Force as an Air Force pilot, Jacqueline and John was put together. You guys like the video? Jacqueline and John F. Kennedy were put together. Jacqueline called her mammy and them and said, "Mama, please, I don't want to marry this man. I don't want to be with him. I don't like him. Please, I don't want him." And you know what her parents told her? You have to. Yeah. See, John F. Kennedy wanted to be with that slut from Spain, and his daddy forbade him. Do you hear me? To be with the slut from Spain. That lady must have jumped off the ceiling fan and onto that thing because he wanted to be with that woman so bad. Brown girl Juice baby is the J's. Don't nobody write it in the chat because you didn't ask 5 times. It's the J's. That's what the juice. I just say juice. Okay, orange juice, apple juice, whatever. But yeah, she must have jumped off the ceiling fan, and that man was in love. He wanted to be with that woman. He was even sneaking down there to go be back with the lady. I'm telling you what I know, not what I think. You know what I'm saying? And his daddy forbade him. You cannot, because you, sir, will be the president. They think way beyond. Okay? But she was in love with another man, and he was in love with a slut from Spain. Look it up. Okay? So anyways, I just wanted to show y'all that too. I also wanted to show y'all something else. Yesterday was Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers that was in the chat. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers that was in the that had a Father's Day yesterday. Not the baby daddies, the fathers, okay? It's the difference. Not the baby daddies, but the fathers, okay? I want to show y'all something. I want to talk about this because we got to talk about it. You know, I hate parenting these days. Kai Cenat took the picture with Northwest with her grown behind. Kai Cenat took a picture with Northwest. I'd say it's innocent. But people was like, y'all acting crazy, because some people thought it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That you know, this young 11-year-old is with this grown man, right? And a lot of people like, well, we had fans of people when we were younger. Yes, we had young people to be fans of. For instance, I remember when I was younger, I liked it, Tevin Campbell. I thought he was so fine. I thought he was cute. Girl, when he made the debut on the Fresh Prince, y'all remember when he took Ashley on a date? And Ashley, for her birthday, he came in singing happy birthday. Y'all remember that? And Ashley passed out and fainted, but he ended up taking her on a date, talking about how he don't like the industry. I loved it. Me some Tevin Campbell. Okay? I loved it. That. We had children to be fans of. And I'm not saying we wasn't grown, we didn't like any adults, but we also had children to be fans of. These are the facts. I loved it, me some Tevin Campbell. I wanted to meet Tevin Campbell. Okay, Chris Cross. Another bad creation. This is my era. After my era, what them churn had? Lil Bow Wow. I said, Lil Bow Wow. You just don't know the way I move so fast across the floor. Y'all remember that? Them churn loved the Lil Bow Wow and Lil Romeo. They had the thing. High five. Yes, it's Bree for you. Yes. Them churn loved the Lil. They had churn that they wanted to meet. Because see, you wasn't going to no grown concert. You just wasn't happening. Okay? You wasn't going to your mama wasn't taking you to no concert with no grown folk. That's why I found it funny how them R. Kelly victims was down there to the doggone concert with their 16-year-old children. My mama would have never took me to no R. Kelly concert. Yes, B2K, Destiny's Child, Aaliyah. We had people our age to look up to. That's who we wanted to meet. You know what I'm saying? That's who we wanted to meet. Y'all like the video. But the people in the comments were like, ain't nothing wrong with this. She can go and try to, the little girl is too grown. I didn't like when they put on the phone with Nikki. She's too grown. She's too grown, in my opinion. In my opinion. She's too grown. Why ain't no churn for her to like? They ain't got no churn, no children, nobody her age. Immature, girl. I thought, before I knew about immature, before I knew about Batman being, I used to love me some. I used to want to marry him. Girl, I had the post on the wall and everything. But this is my question. Ain't no churn? Was that Ice Spice? She with all the grown people that do really jacked up stuff. This is an 11-year-old baby. What is she doing with these grown people? And I know it, her mama got, but typically back then, if your parents were celebrities, you got to meet other celebrity kids because they had the connection. That's how that went. Like the video. You got to meet other celebrity kids because your parents had the connection. If you had a birthday party, you had another kid come and show up at your birthday party and perform or whatever the case may be. But this little girl is too grown. Mind you, we all know what they do in the industry to children. Let's not act like we crazy and slow. And it's giving child sacrifice. I don't care what nobody said. Well, nevertheless, what's the boy name? Kai Cenat responded to the people giving backlash, girl. And you know, first of all, Lala, bitch. Now you supposed to be an Afro-Latina, but every day I see you, bitch, you looking more and more like Kim and Chloe, bitch. You giving me mixture between Kim and Chloe every day, bitch. You get lighter as the days go by. I remember just quite can't get right, Lala. I don't know what happened. I don't know this Lala. Let me go get her. This bitch getting brighter and brighter as the days go by. As the days go by, you over there colonizing, trying to be with like them clears. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't too particularly like it. Okay. I remember old Lala who used to do the shows, but she couldn't quite get her clothes right. That's the Lala I remember. Okay. Couldn't get her clothes right. Let me go get her. Let's get her up here. But every time I see this heifer, she getting lighter and brighter, and I don't like it. I'm telling you now, I don't like it. Let me go get her. I ain't bullshitting. MTV 2000s. I'm going to get her because something ain't right. Something in the milk ain't clean. Look at this Lala. Y'all ain't about to tell me I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Y'all ain't about to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay? Go back. I know what I'm talking about. Get her up here. Lala, get your ass up here. Now, who is this? Put a one in the chat if you think that's the same bitch. Who is this? Put a one in the chat if the bitch is giving what the hell's going on. Put a 2 in the chat. Okay? Put a 2 in the chat if that bitch is over there chameleon, acting like a goddamn chameleon down there with them people, with them Kardashians. The bitch, look, couldn't quite get the spiral curl right. The spiral curl looked like it was cute before she left out. Look, hair always looked like it was cute before she left, but it's hot outside, so it's falling. You know what I'm saying? Look at this Lala. That ain't the same bitch. And I know this the Lala I knew. Okay? Look. This when she was I didn't even know she was an Afro-Latino. I thought she was just a nigga from the boogie down. Whole time, she is an Afro-Latina. They eat tacos and empanadas and whatnot at the house. I didn't know that. I thought she was just a nigga out the boogie down. Okay? Whole time, she's from Puerto Rico. Okay? Where they be over there salsa dancing and whatnot. This is insane, Lala. You got to stop with all of this now. You got to stop, Lala. Who is the new Lala? Is you a clone? Y'all think they clone Lala? Y'all think they clone Lala? You was the representative for the Afro-Latina. And now you done turned into a clear woman. I don't like it. I don't like it. Look, this was the girl from the Afro-Latina. I said, okay, there you go. When we talk about Afro-Latinas, I always say Lala. I say Juju. You know what I'm saying? This bitch done turned to a clear woman. Girl, Lala, go lay down. Go lay down, Lala, because you're doing too much. Now look at you. Now look at you. Who is this? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't make me seem like I'm tripping. Every time I see this heifer, she get lighter. Anyways, this is him talking about what happened, girl. First of all, look at him.
Go fast.
And Kim just putting her baby in front of all these grown men.
He knows what to do.
You know she ain't. You know her mama.
Ray, you weren't gonna hold on to Kai's
allegedly
and get up there.
What? You know, allegedly, you know, Kim is used to being put on an auction block for males. You know what I mean? So maybe she didn't think nothing was you know what I mean? Maybe she didn't think it was a big deal. You know, Chris had Kim on the sale rack at what, 14? What didn't they say Kim put them churn on birth control at like 13, 12, and 13? I remember I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians at the beginning, because remember they was having trouble getting pregnant, and Khloe said because they've been on birth control since they was like 12. Mm-hmm. Remember, Khloe said it. I know what I heard. I was there when she said it. She said they be having fertility issues because they've been on birth control all them years. Now look at Kai.
Yesterday weird. Here's the thing, okay? First things first, bro. I am North's favorite streamer, bro. Okay? So yesterday, all she wanted to do was meet me, bro. That was it. Literally. All she wanted to do was to meet me. So anybody who was making it weird, like, that's the weirdest thing ever, because, like, bro, I have a whole bunch of parents whose daughters and sons would love to meet me, bro. And if I could, I would just meet everybody. You feel what I'm saying? We had a great time yesterday. Vlog drops tomorrow. The vlog drops tomorrow, bro. Other than that, I had fun. Ray met Kim Kardashian. I met Kim Kardashian. I have met North. She's great, bro. Like, she has a good group of friends around her. Like, everything was great, bro. Like, the vlog drops tomorrow. It's gonna be like 30 minutes plus. So if y'all want to see how the day went yesterday, it was epic. Good. Chat. Everybody who
Of course, he's not gonna see anything wrong with it. But again, this is how they get into the youth, through these grown people. Because at 11 years old, she shouldn't even be watching his doggone streams. Have y'all seen his streams? She should not be watching his streams at 11 years old. Now, if she's sneaking and watching it, that's another thing. But she should not be watching his streams at 11 years old. But it makes sense because remember, he had that little rapper dude who's going to end up being a serial unaliver when he get older. The little boy who be cursing and rapping and talking about unaliving and R-word and women and all of that. They are taking the youth. They are taking the youth. And it's not by coincidence. It's by design. Okay? But she shouldn't be watching no goddamn Kai Cenat streams. Now, if she's sneaking, that's one thing. But she should not be watching no Kai Cenat streams. That is YouTube. No, that's for grown folks. No, you don't watch that. Now, when you get 16, 17 and you want to watch Kai, you go watch Kai. But no, that's no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Go put it on something your age. At least that's what my mom would have told me. You know what I mean? Now, another thing I wanted to get into, Lotto, Big Lotto. I throw that ass back to see if he could catch it. In it for the necklace, or whatever she be saying. That's the only song I know from her. That was a fire song. She had surgery at 21 and she regretting it. Let's get into it.
My body was salty. I gained a little weight because I signed my deal when I was 21. When I had just turned 21. Actually, I wasn't even 21 yet. I was 20, about to be 21. When I signed my deal, and I was just having money and like living a whole new life eating out. Y'all know I'm a foodie, so now I have the funds to like feed this foodie in me and stuff. So I gained a little weight, and everybody on the internet was calling me bad body and stuff. So I feel like that played a role. I started being a little insecure about my body, I guess. And yeah, people were saying I'm built weird, but like looking back, I mean not weird, but it was like, oh, you built like yo white jeans. That was just saying some dumb shit. And I was just young and impressionable. My body was salty. I gained a lot.
So Lotto talks about how she had to get her body done because of what the people were saying online. Talking about the white side coming. Nevertheless, she ain't the only one expressing regrets or talking about how she was peer pressured into getting her body done. Do you guys recall Nicki Minaj talking about it as well? Do you recall Nicki Minaj talking about how she got her body done because she was down there at the stew with Young Money and Cash Money, and all of the girls would come around and basically they had the big butts and the big da-da-da, and nobody looked at her, you know, and she decided that she wanted to go down there and get the BBL. It was all on some like, oh, I didn't know, you know, I mean, like Nicki really was saying, she got it because of the peer pressure, not really peer pressure, but she felt like she wasn't noticed amongst the girls who had the big butts and the big, what you call them, in the big boobs. Hold on, let me go see. Speaking of Nicki, is she all right? Barbs, is y'all on here? Cause girl, I seen her over there slurring them words. I said, somebody get a wheelchair. I said, somebody go get a wheelchair. Look at Nicki.
Your Instagram and you post 08 Nicki and 2022 Nicki.
Isn't that crazy? Out of nowhere, I just happened to post that yet.
But what does that Nicki say to that Nicki?
I wish that then I would have appreciated more things. I wish I would have appreciated myself more, my look more.
I had to take them off.
Talent that wasn't so jaded and tainted with the ridicule from other people. You know what I'm saying? Remember, social media was just beginning when I started.
I had to pull it up and just put my face on here because Joe Budden be striking down to the ground with his old feminine, loose wristed ass.
So I was like everybody. I was a lot of people's guinea pig. It wasn't acceptable to have surgery at all or anything, even though, and at that time, I had never had surgery. I had ass shots, which till this day, I realize even what I did, and even with me not consulting with anyone to do something like that, how insane that was. Like, it's not that you go to a doctor, a professional person. No, it's some random person.
Yeah, shorty in the Bronx.
Comes in. I was in Atlanta at the time. And actually what happened was I kept on being around Wayne, and at that time, you know, Wayne, he always talking about big booties and all. Wayne would have like a new chick in the studio every session. And I was like sister. I was like the little sister with Wayne and Mac and all these boys, you know, J Mills and Gutta and all of them. And all I would hear them talking about is big butts. And I didn't feel complete or good enough, good as those girls, because I'm like, oh my God, you know, this is what you're supposed to look like in the rap culture, and I don't look like that. And now,
but that was you telling yourself that and not anyone else saying that to you.
No, yeah, they never told me that. Well, no, I'm lying. And I think they said stuff sometimes jokingly.
Jokingly.
But to a young girl or up and coming rapper or anything like that. When it's from someone like Lil Wayne, it matters, you know, like, so even if they're joking, they don't know that the person that is there in that room with them is not finding it funny. They're thinking that, and this now that I'm older, I understand. Sometimes you'll say something in front of someone and you're thinking that they know that they're pretty, or they know that they're smart, or they know that they're talented or whatever. You're thinking that this is what this person thinks about themselves, you know? So you'll say certain things around them or to them. But a lot of times you don't know how insecure a person is or what they.
So, because this is a long little piece, I didn't want to play too much of it, but Nicki felt under the same pressure. These girls is young. Their bodies ain't even set right yet. These girls ain't had no churn yet. You know what I'm saying? These girls, because typically your body don't really go to where it's going to go to after you have kids. I don't know if y'all know that. The body don't go to where it's supposed to go for a woman until after you have kids. That's when you realize what your body going to look like after you had them churn. And these girls is going to get these surgeries long before they even have kids. Mind you, once you get a surgery, you have to continue to do it over and over. And it is a lifelong process. You don't just get a BBL and then go home and then that's it. That's why you see these girls shaped like Smiley. They bodies start morphing and looking into other things because they're not, you have to continue, even boob jobs. You have to get them redone every, 10 years? And these girls are being pressured into being, or go and get this job. I mean, go and get these jobs, these BBLs. Mind you, she said, I was like the guinea pig. That's what she said. I was like the guinea pig. She said, so everybody did whatever, told me whatever the case may be. Then they goes to these people basements, Cardi, Nicki, and go let these people, probably these TSs, or they don't even be TSs. They really be, they be TSs. I guess between TSs and drag queens, and letting them people pump them up with this doggone cement. Ain't that why K Michelle got rid of hers? Going just to say you got a big booty. And I can't sit up here and say that I understand, the pressure, because I ain't never been in the spotlight like that where somebody always critiquing your job, your body, and da-da-da-da-da-da. But, hold on. But I just find it funny that these rap girls are in this industry really competing where they shouldn't. Look.
It wasn't such a scary experience until I got on the table and I felt so.
No, girl, they put music on that one. Hold on.
Out and do my surgery. I'm over it.
This one too low. Hold on, I'm trying to find one for y'all to see what Cardi. She talked about it on the Breakfast Club. And she was talking about how she went into a basement to go let them people pump that stuff in her body. And that's when she was having to go get the stuff to get it removed. Why is this important if I can't find it? Listen to me and listen to me good. These girls going to get this stuff early as hell. Early as hell. These girls going to get these surgeries so early. Right? Messing up their bodies. Your body haven't even gotten to where it's supposed to be. Right? And these girls go get these bodies and you don't know how that's going to affect you long term down the line. You really don't. Let me see if I can pull it. I can't find it, but she had the same situation too. And they going to these people in these basements, pumping their bodies with this stuff. And at the end of the day, you don't know how it's going to affect you health-wise. Screw the body part too, health-wise. Let me say this too. In my opinion, Lotto looked good before. She didn't need none of that stuff. Oh, girl, Rondo, the veneers is the new one. They done went from getting their face did to now they getting their teeth done, girl. The veneers is the new one. That's a whole nother. Yes, they get in the way of a natural progress. Yeah. Lotto didn't need no surgery. But I'm pretty sure people online dragging got the girl saying that she needs surgery. And other people in the industry probably. I feel bad for Lotto. Because like I said, we don't know what these BBLs are gonna how they're gonna affect people until about the next 20, 30 to 50 years. 20 to 50 years. That's when we'll know how these BBLs have affected all these people. Okay? Because health-wise, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a time. These people are going to go through a lot. Okay? And we, like I said, we won't know the long-term effects of it until later. And it's sad. All for the trend of now. It's not worth it. It's really not. Now let's get to why we're here. Funky, Dineva, Tasha K, Armon Wiggins, and the whole Fox Soul, Claude and Al Reynolds. Claudia Jordan, I'm sorry, and Al Reynolds. Let me say this, y'all. I knew that this was going to happen, but not like this. Let me tell you why. When it come down to Funky, Funky is probably the king of Black YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like him or not. The Black sector of YouTube, between Funky right now, I would just say currently, Funky and Tasha K, ain't nobody beating them. Period. Tasha K and Funky ain't nobody beating them. Why do I say that? Tasha K will get on her backup channel, the Wino Gang, and really be on there talking about nothing. And in 6 hours have 150,000 views. I'd be like, what? I done logged in on the Tasha K Wino Gang podcast thing. And I done logged in and she on the time I have to have surgery, y'all. Y'all come down to the show, 100 and something thousand views. Funky could get on his platform and upload a video or even do a live. And in a few hours, like Tasha K, have 100 and some thousand views. Okay? These are the king and queens of this YouTube shit. Now, they got people who do well as well, other people, but I'm talking about the top of the top in the Black sector. Ain't nobody beating them. Period. Okay? Ain't nobody beating them. You got to give them their things. Whether you like them or not, you have to give them their things. Right? Before we get to Armon, Funky went over to Fox Soul. I didn't have a problem with it, but at the time, as a Funky Bunch person, I guess I would have been, I don't know, I never really was into the whole things like that, but I used to like watching Funky. I didn't like that Funky abandoned his channel. I said it on this channel. Go back and look on the other things that I said about with the Funky stuff. I thought that it was the dumbest thing for him to do was abandon his channel. Now, I'm not saying he didn't put no content up, but it was very far and few in between. Okay? Those are the facts. Those are the facts. Yeah, Lovely T is one of them, but Lovely T is not the queen of this. She's just not. Tasha K is, and that's just on period. It ain't no shade or nothing like that. We gotta call a spade, and I'm going out with the big joker. Tasha K is the queen, period. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that on that. You know, Lovely T does her own thing, yes. She's good, you know, but Tasha K is the queen, period. That on YouTube, yes. Tuli said over Kaya on YouTube, yes. Yes, absolutely. Without a doubt. Absolutely, without a doubt. Absolutely. No questions asked. Again, like these people or not, it's just the points. Funky is the king, Tasha is the queen on Black YouTube, period. But anyways, Funky went over to Fox Soul and, in my opinion, abandoned his page because Funky was like, oh, I'm over here making $250,000 a year, blah, 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 do. But my thing is, see, this is what I don't understand about Negroes. They have really done a good job at brainwashing us. What do I mean by that? They got us thinking we need them when the fact of the matter is the other way around. And I talked about this before. You know what I'm saying? I talked about this before. The industry has us believing that we need them when the facts of the matter is it's the other way around. What do I mean? They have the glitz, the glam, the big da. You know what I'm saying? And we think that equals success when it doesn't. It does not equal success. So Funky had this Funky Bunch in this channel that was thriving and is still thriving. Shout out to the Funky Bunch, because once he came back, they came back to the channel like they never left. Okay? But Funky, when he went over to Fox Soul, sort of, in my opinion, a little bit abandoned his channel. Now, what's good about Funky is Funky had the Funky Bunch and they was gonna ride or die regardless. Okay? Period, point blank. But they've got us tricked to leave our platforms where we are the culture, where we create the culture, where we are the ones who are the influence to go to their platforms, when the facts of the matter is Fox Soul couldn't dare get the numbers that a Tasha K or Funky Dineva got. Let me say that again for the people in the bike. Fox Soul couldn't possibly get the numbers that Lovely T, Tasha K, Funky Dineva, Kaya, they couldn't dare. Period. But they've got us believed and tricked to going over to hell. Mims. Fox Soul don't get the number Mims do. Make it make sense. Hell, girl, sometimes my lives be having more people than Fox Soul. Girl, what we talking about? I get more views on my videos than Fox Soul, and I ain't got number 30-some thousand people in this thing. Speaking of, if you're new, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Shameless plug, but we got to say that part, okay? Fox Soul could never, but because they're the conglomerate or the company, they got us tricked to believing that we need to go run over to them, and they're gonna pay you, yes, $250,000. That's a drop in the bucket to a Fox. Because remember, Fox Soul is a small sector of Fox. You know, like Fox News. You know, the clear people a lot of you Negroes say is racist and whatnot. That's them. I hope y'all know that. So paying YouTubers $250,000 or $300,000 or $400,000, they pissed at. That ain't nothing. Okay. So with that being said, hiring a content creator, right? Because Claudia, she can read down to the ground, but Claudia is boring. I don't care what nobody say. She's boring. Don't nobody want to sit down and listen to Claudia all day. Nobody, nowhere. Period, point blank. Claudia had to go get a good gay. You know what I'm saying? She had to go get the funky. She had to get funky. Because who the hell was going to watch her and Al? Nobody. She had to go get that wow factor. That's why she went got funky. This is business. This is never personal. Okay? So Funky already had a whole entire community, girl. So her going to get funky helped Fox Soul and her more than the other way around. Let me say that part again. Claudia going to grab funky helped Fox Soul, Claudia Jordan, and Al Reynolds way more than the other way around. Why do I say this? It's because if Funky had continued on the pre-recorded content and the lives that he was doing on his channel alone, he could have made that 250 plus on his channel. But he took a pay cut, and the reason I know that because the content wasn't coming the way it was, to go over there and meddle in Fox Soul. Now, Funky then went back to his channel and is making the same money, if not probably more. I was the first one to get on this channel on YouTube. I don't care how big the content creator is. I don't care. I was the first one who said it. I was the one who said, Funky, you don't need Fox Soul. Fox Soul needs you. Instead of you going over there, what you should have did was put your time into your baby. I called his YouTube channel, which is like mine. That is your child. You never abandon your child to babysit somebody else's. That's the analogy I gave. With the following that Funky had, when he first came on and he was going live the same time Fox Soul was going live and was obliterating them in the numbers, I said, that's what this is all about. This is big for content creators. I said, because with this, you are now seeing who really has the power. I got the power. I know what I said. I was there when I said it. Now you are showing the big conglomerate companies who really has the power. So when Funky would go live at 5, in Fox Soul would go live at 5, if they had 1,000 people in the chat, they was lucky. But Funky was having 100,000 comments 20 minutes into the video. Live comments, okay? I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know. Long story short, Funky leaves Fox Soul because they didn't want to up. They want to up the time he goes to the job, but they didn't want to up his pay. Now, a lot of people like $250,000. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. He crazy. I would have stayed and got the $250. That's a poor man's brain. That's a poor man's way of thinking. When you have something that you know is worth more than what it is, you should walk away from $250,000. Because if they're paying you $250,000, imagine what you could make on your own. You get it? See, people who don't have things to offer just look at the money. And sometimes people who have things to offer just look at the money. That's what they do. But when you don't value that thing that you have, money oversees or supersedes every and anything. That's why us as Negroes don't own nothing, don't have nothing to this day. Because we so quick to sell out for the money, because all we care about is we think money is going to solve all the problems, and it doesn't. Funky did the right thing by leaving Fox Soul. He should have never went, if you ask me. He should have never carried his ass over there. That's my opinion. But he did. He did. And here we are. Okay? But we have to stop. Everything ain't for sale. Everything is not for sale. You have black people. Are y'all here? Everything ain't for sale. I don't care how. If they're offering you $1 million, that means they know it's worth more than $1 million. Duck, goose. Stop selling everything. Everything ain't for sale. So Funky leaves. And I don't care. Like I said it first. I was the only content creator got on here first and said Funky shouldn't have went over there. They need Funky. Funky don't need them. And that Funky could have made more money on his own platform. I said it. And I'm going to stand on 10 toes on that. I was the one who came on here and said that first. Everybody else was worried about Fox Soul this, Fox Soul that. I'm sitting up here saying this is wonderful for content creators. Wonderful for the public, because now you shine that big old mirror on these folks to show them, Negroes, I don't need y'all. Y'all need me. Okay. Funky leaves. Here comes Armon. Deposit your check. Armon's channel was growing exponentially. Armon got into that rap beef, ain't my cup of tea. But whatever it was, whoever cup of tea it was, they liked it because Armon was cutting a fool over here on the YouTube streets, okay? Armon was doing extremely well. Around this time, Fox Soul needs a replacement. They had all these folk on here. They had, I was about to say Storm Monroe, Flame Monroe. Shout out to Flame Monroe. I love Flame Monroe. They had Flame Monroe on there. They had TS. Y'all know I'm not a fan of TS. Maddie. I'm not a fan. But they had TS on there, which with fan or not, she did amazing. Okay. They had TS. They had, who else they had over there? They had a few people over there. But the point is, they were calling what? Who? YouTubers. Let me say that part again. See, remind you, this is a big conglomerate. They could have got any celebrity over there, but they didn't want no celebrity. They wanted a YouTuber. Why do you think that is? Not only did they want a YouTuber, they wanted a YouTuber who had the conglomerate or the fan base like Funky. Now, I originally thought they were gonna get a job to TS because I said, "Oh, that's so good for diversity. You got you a straight woman, a TS, and you got you a gay man. Boom, that's covering all the bases." That's what I thought. But then, as the time went by, I was like, they need to refill them shoes that Funky left. Okay. So with that being said, yeah, Flame Monroe was really good. But only thing I felt like they wasn't gonna pick Flame was because Flame's following ain't that big. Remember, they have to get somebody with the following like Funky because they have to compete with Funky right now. Funky used to be the employee, now he's their competition. So they had to get somebody with a following. So they goes on, they go get Armon. Armon goes up celebrating, and I'm sitting here saying, here we go. I said, Armon, the same thing happened with Funky. Do not abandon your baby. Do not leave your child. Do not abandon your channel. I said it. I know what I said. I was there when I said it. I said, what they're doing is these conglomerates are now not in control of media. Now it is us, the content creators, us, the YouTubers, the blogs. It is us that is in charge of this content creation thing. And they need us. And they also need to stifle us and put a muzzle on us. That's why certain things you can't say, certain things you can't do. And when Armon went over there, not only did he abandon his channel, he started deleting all of the videos. I was on the doggone community tab and the people was going crazy. Armon, oh my God, I can't believe you deleted this video, Armon. I used to go back and watch this. I know it's over, Armon, please. Why did you take off all your content? Armon had to change. Armon had to fit the cookie cutter. He couldn't be the old Armon no more. Because why? He's working for the clear people. That is textbook abandoning your baby, which is your channel. Why would you abandon your channel to go work and clock in? Them people could fire you today or tomorrow. This was what I said. Them folk could fire you today or tomorrow. Why would you go abandon your channel to clock in on somebody else's job? It does not make sense. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Okay. Nevertheless, he abandoned his channel, deleted all his old content. I would have never. Girl, I would have never. Fans went to going crazy. Now, in Armon's defense, Armon recently started doing interviews. Hey, he had the Jaguar right thing, and that was dope. I love the setup. I love everything about that whole situation with the new interview style that he's doing. A lot of people are getting into it. I want to say Funky's starting to do that as well. Some people are cut for that. I think that is dope. But I didn't like him abandoning his channel. If you own a business, it's almost like me selling. It's like I own my house. It's almost like me owning my home and then moving out to go rent somewhere. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, fast forward. Armon gets the job. Armon abandons the channel, but he came back. He started doing interviews, which was dope. The problem was he did an interview with who? Jaguar Wright, who then goes off on a lot of people. My girl Nosy Ho included, but one of those people was who? Claudia. What did she say? She said Claudia definitely was friends with the girl that allegedly Jay-Z unalived. And Claudia knows all about it. Claudia then comes on and was like, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Wooty, wooty, wham, wham. And I'm sitting up here saying, well, Armon, if you did not have the job where you was clocking in, you would be able to have that interview and wouldn't have to answer to nobody. But I said in my head, oh, Armon, it's probably not going to be good. That's your coworker. That's the lady who gave you the job. See, you can tell which content creators have allegiance or have to answer to certain people. Joe Button, old bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Because when Joe Budden hit his whole Tasha K interview, why? Because he had allegiance to Cardi. The fuck? Are you crazy? But you can tell. That's why Armon kept saying, that's my boss. And I work with Claudia. Da, 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 da. Too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Okay? So you can't tell me Claudia didn't feel no type of way about it. But again, like I said, if you own your own stuff and you ain't got no boss, ain't nobody telling you what you can and can't do, you could freely take your dog on interviews and can't nobody tell you nothing about it. But when you have a boss, you feel what I'm saying? There are certain stipulations you have to follow. I know Armon couldn't predict what she was going to say, but that's not the part. The people who offended don't care about it. Brown girl, the people who was offended by what Jag said don't give a damn if he could have predicted. They don't care. That's the least of their worry. You know what they care about? She said it on your platform. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. It just is what it is. How you working with me? We supposed to have a relationship, and you invite somebody on your platform to drag me into some stuff. First of all, that I could really be called down to the courthouse for, and then secondly, to drag me. Period. But this is the point. I don't even think Armon should lay down rules. Armon need to leave Fox Soul the F where he found them at. He don't need them. They need him. This is the part. Armon don't need Fox Soul. Fox Soul need him. Leave them people where they at. That's my opinion. Leave them folks where they at, child. They need you. You don't need them. We run media now. YouTubers, we run media. No longer gone are the days where you had to go home and put it on the 5 o'clock news to figure out what was going on. No, people don't even watch the news no more. So long story short, I believe Claudia felt the way about that. Now let's get to the roast. Al Reynolds had a birthday and they decided to do a roast. First of all, as a person who loves comedy, y'all got to get out y'all feelings. Al included. It's a freaking roast. Have y'all ever watched any roasts? If you watch roasts, you know they say the most horrible, heinous things to you in a joke. That's what a roast is. Some people were saying, "Oh well, he shouldn't have said this," or "Oh well, this was too far." It's a roast. That's how that goes. It's a roast. You say the most heinous, hurtful, and you put it in a joke. And you got to take your lick and laugh, even though you might want to cry. You just got to laugh. Now, the only problem with Armon, I'm with you, Dina the Explorer. The only problem with Armon is you could tell it wasn't just like things that he already felt about Elle. You could tell, it sounded to me, and I'm gonna be honest, it sounded to me like, where all this coming from? Like, damn. Like for instance, when Tom Brady had his roast and they were dragging him during his roast, Kevin Hart was saying that he left his wife all for his first love, which was football. All that's true, but that's something we all was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Typically, when you drag on somebody on the roast, it's something that everybody was thinking. But the stuff that Armon was saying, I was like, he just got there. How he know all of this? How he know all what? I was like, it wasn't a roast. It was just like all the things that everybody else wanted to say. They gave me notes and I wrote them down and I'm about to use it on your roast. I was like, huh? Yeah, Dina, it lacked punchlines. There were no punchlines. It was just everybody give me y'all what everything you hate about this man, but you're not woman enough or man enough to say to his face. Give me all of that. And I'm going to comprise it up into one thing and call it a roast. That wasn't because it wasn't no jokes. It was just everything but a joke. Now, let's go get the roast, girl. Girl, let's go get the roast. So y'all can see it. not Claudia, Al played it off, but you could tell Al was mad. Look.
I don't think it's this easy
no.
that it could be like,
Hold on.
you know, I want.
Hold on, my bad. Wrong video, my bad.
Everyone, this is your girl, Coach.
Girl, we don't need to hear that. Let me go on Twitter and get it, because this is too much. Oh, I want to show y'all this too before we move on. Barbs, come get y'all queen.
And then one day, they're yelling, push. You're in pain. Then one day, it comes out a beautiful baby boy. To God be the glory. Congratulations to every mama out there. You're doing a great job. In case no one's told you that, you're doing a great job.
Pills and potions in all emotions. I'm angry, but I still love you, Nikki. I would say go lay down, but I think you need to get up, fat. Girl, Barbs, is y'all on here? Get your queen. Please come get her, Lord. I think something is wrong with her. Somebody, anybody, please.
It's roast time, okay?
Please, anybody.
It's roast time, okay? Today that we're
hold on. Please, if y'all can. Barbs. Yeah. Normally I tell everybody to lay down, it's brief. But I say, get up. Girl, somebody go help her up. Barbs, y'all get y'all leader now. Go get her. Something going on. We got to go see what's going on. Somebody go do a wellness check on Nikki. Okay. Now let's move on. Let's get to this roast, child.
It's roast time, okay? Today that we're celebrating our very own Al Reynolds' birthday. Al, you're a man of many talents, some of which include being messy, causing drama, and having a knack for making our workplace feel like a reality TV show. Al's got a unique ability to smile in your face, snap a picture, and go behind your back and talk about you to your coworker that he claims he hates. It's like he's got a PhD in two-faced study, okay? Due to Al's special relationship with management and his hypersensitivity, we are not allowed to talk about his failed marriage. So even though he's brought it up many times, I'll steer clear of that topic to keep my job. Now, but wait, there's more. Al fancies himself as the facts guy, but somehow he never seems to get the actual facts right. He's also a talk show host who's supposed to have all the strong opinion, but the guy can't form a thought without his notes. Seriously. I've seen grocery store lists with more spontaneous insight. And let's not forget his legendary struggle with names and words. Al, it's successful, not successful. It's like watching a toddler trying to pronounce spaghetti. Oh, and how could I forget Al's clout chasing antics? He's got all these celebrities friends, but the best part, none of these celebrities actually know they're supposed to be friends with him. And as if that wasn't enough, Al is currently on a mission to get our talk show canceled. His nasty, childish, slightly jealous attitude is working overtime to torpedo our show. It's like he's auditioning for a soap opera villain role. But despite all the chaos, let's not forget it's your birthday, Al. Okay? So here's to you. May your future be as drama-free as your past has been drama-filled. Happy birthday, Al.
There you go. There you go. Now, like I told y'all, I'm in between. It's a joke, like it's a roast. It's typically supposed to go like that. I'm in between that and who told you all of this? Because these are not your experiences. Facts. These are not your experiences. Who told you all of this? Who was behind the scenes giving you this tea? Because this is not your experience with Al. Some of it, possibly. All of it, hell no. Who told you this, bruh? And as you can see, Al was not enjoying that at all. All them, that was him trying to stop from cussing or crying. One of the C's. Al was not loving this. Talking about how they trying to sabotage the show to get them all to lose it. That's big. That's big. He was making accusations, say he can't talk, say nobody like him, all types of things. And I'm over here saying, oh, this is not going to be good. Remember, when you got a job, there are certain things you can and can't say. It's called politics. And unfortunately, you have to follow politics. Unfortunately. And whoever told you all of this to say is being alleged that it was Claudia. It is alleged that Claudia was the one told him to say all of this. It gives me she probably is. She probably did. That's what it's given to me. She probably did. Because look at Claudia's face as he's reading. Again, Armon ain't been there long enough to know all of this. Who told him? Who told him all of this? Who told him all of this? And Al acted like he was cool with it, but he wasn't. His feelings was hurt. Now, the good thing about this for Armon is Armon don't need the job. Armon has his own business, his YouTube channel. But if Armon's goal is to get into Hollywood, then how's that going to work for his resume? Think about it. It's politics. It's not what you know, it's who you know. If his goal is to get into Hollywood, how will that work for his resume? Oh, you was on Fox Soul and left or got fired or whatever. I don't know what's going to happen. Because you did, like, he doesn't play well with others. Okay? He doesn't play well with others. You know, it sucks, like I said, for the resume. It just sucks for the resume. Other than that, he don't need it. But he went over there and said what he said. And Al then calls Funky pissed. He was horribly mad. Funky on the middle of the live. He acted like it was cool. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
She don't need. Oh, this Al calling me.
Hold on. Pause. It's all cool. It's all cool. Until he got off the live or off the show. Funky doing his show. And he called Funky to vent. Funky kept saying, hey, bro, I'm on live. Al didn't give a damn. He said he don't give a F-U-C-K. And this is what happened right after.
She don't need. Oh, this Al calling me right here. This Al right here. Hey.
Listen.
Hold on before you talk.
No,
I'm on live.
You need to hear this on live.
Hold on. People can hear you.
I don't give a fuck. When I tell you go back and watch TGIF tonight, go back and watch TGIF tonight.
What happened?
Go back and watch TGIF tonight, and you tell me if I don't have a reason. Ooh, you filming me?
I told you was live.
Oh, my bad. Go back. Hey, friend, go back and watch TGIF tonight, and call me back.
All right, bye. Child. 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 Ooh, honey, child. Lord. Child. Y'all want me to do this one more story, or y'all want me to get off the line so we can go watch TGIF? Ooh, Al was heated and hot.
There you go. Now, you guys, you know that Funky was on the show. Funky left the show. Him and Al are still friends. Al really felt some type of way. But see, the only problem I have with Al is, even if you had to save face for the camera, see when them people would have said cut, I'd have said, Armon, you horse too bitch. You feel what I'm saying? I would have dragged Armon to his face. And we would have had to have a meeting. So who all feel like this? Because he didn't get this from himself. What y'all saying? Say it to my face. Don't use the roast. Say it. So he called Funky to vent. And I feel like he could have just, said what he had to say to both Claudia and Armon. That's what I would have did. See what them people would have said, and we're done. It's a wrap. I'd have said, hold up, bitch. Don't y'all log out. What y'all need to say? What we talking about? What's up? Say what you got to say to me. Don't say it on no roast, because bitch, it's obvious you got something off your chest that you wanted to get off. What's going on? And a lot of this shit you don't know. It had to be spoon fed to you. Claudia, what you got to say? That's what I would have did. My call to Funky would have been how I cursed them hoes out. You feel what I'm saying? That would have been my phone call to Funky. Bitch, you should have heard how I cursed that bitch, that horse too, Mr. Ed looking bitch. You feel what? That's would have been my call. See, when Funky would have been saying, you live, I'm live, I'd have been saying, girl, you should let me tell you how I cursed that high yellow heifer and that Mr. Ed looking ass nigga. That's what I would have did. Then he would have been saying, but you live, boo, you live. I'd have been like, oh. Because that's what I would have did. But everybody ain't me. Okay? But he called mad and upset to Funky when he could have just addressed what was going on. Now, they said that Al turned around and got the show canceled. Well, not canceled, but he canceled one of the episodes and got the doggone thing taken down. I ain't know Al had that kind of pull. Now, let me say this. Y'all remember when Funky got into it with them when he quit? And Funky was like, don't stop playing with me, Claudia, because I got some real tea that I can really expose and da. Y'all remember that? I remember that happening, and I was saying, Funky, just leave it alone. But now I understand why Funky said what he said and why he felt the way he felt. Because with Tasha K saying what she said is giving everybody ain't lying on you, Claudia. Oh, and mind you, Tasha K did confirm that what Jaguar Wright said was true. Claudia is allegedly, in fact, she is cool with the girl who she was friends with the girl who allegedly was unalived. I'm just saying. So y'all say Jaguar lie about everything. She ain't lie about that part, because Tasha K confirmed it too. We gonna get into it. Okay? But look, peep this. Y'all remember this when Funky went off?
Not with Flame Monroe. My issue is with Claudia Jordan. We got it out there now. My issue is with Claudia Jordan. Now, I'm going to reserve why I have an issue with Claudia Jordan, just in case somebody want to get froggy. I'm going to leave that one in the chamber, because that one is a semi-automatic weapon that's going to spray up everybody and everything if I unload that clip. I'm not disgruntled. I'm actually proud of myself. I walked away from a $250,000 a year job. I walked away from a $250,000 a year job on my own volition because I bet on me. And I can make more by putting that same time into my own shit like y'all are seeing right now. My issue world is not with Flame Monroe.
Now, y'all remember that? That's when him and Claudia was beefing, and he kept saying, y'all keep playing with me. Y'all keep playing with me, remember? Well, the lady named Kathy White, thank you for whoever put that in the chat. That's the lady that Jaguar said that she was friends with, and Claudia tried to deny it, and the lady said, no. Tasha K said, you a lie, bitch. Yes, you was. You was friends. Yes, you was. That was your friend. So I find it funny that when Tasha K came out and said that she felt like Claudia fed him the information. I think that's what Funky was talking about when Funky was over here saying, you know, I got a semi-automatic clip you don't want me to spray. What's going on, Mims? What's going on? Nobody was ready for all the tea spilled this weekend. It was too much. It really was too much, Mims. It was a lot. And I was working on a documentary, so I couldn't really deal with it. But I was like, oh my God. But I believe, I don't care what nobody says, I believe that that's what that was about. When he was like, I have a semi-automatic clip, because according to Tasha K, Claudia talks about everybody. And she said, this was the craziest part. Tasha K said, of all people to talk about somebody to me, Tasha K knows she messy. Tasha K was like, I was shocked that this girl was talking mess about other people to me, of all people. I don't care what none of y'all say, lover or hater, you know what it is when you walk over there. When you dealing with Tasha K, you know what it is. Now it's all on you after that. It's all on you after that. One thing about Tasha K, she's unapologetically her. She ain't friends with nobody. She done told y'all this 50-11 times. Now, it's on you after that. That's on you. If I tell you, if you go down there, it's a pool of snakes and you go jump in, that's on you. But Claudia was running around here. I know she was on the messy sweet spot. Shout out to Gigi. But Claudia goes around here acting like she is giving Karen. Clear Karen. Y'all know how Karen be, they start shit. Then when you go to acting crazy, say, I ain't do nothing. Why are they doing, my God, why are they doing? It's giving that to me. Tasha Pisces like me, child. She denies the whole thing. Okay? She denies the whole thing. She went live and denied that it ever happened. Hold on. I'm trying to pull it up. She denies that it ever happened on one of her lives and said that basically people is lying on her, that she would never feed Armon any information. But think about it. When I heard what Tasha K was saying, remember, she's probably not too happy with Armon doing that. You know what I'm saying? Having Jaguar on his platform doing what he did. Period. I want to go to, I was trying to find it, and I'll find it. I'll find her live. I want to go to Funky Dineva. He went to his Instagram and he addressed some things that Tasha K said, right? Now, I watched the video, I think before she made it live, made it private or members only or whatever, but I did watch the video when Tasha K was over there dragging. I think they say she made it private. I don't know. We'll go check it out. Let's go get, my stomach growling, I'm hungry. Let's go get Tasha K. Well, Funky Dineva.
Fired. He says he was let go, but they didn't renew his contract. Okay. He was getting paid a hefty salary, $250,000 plus a year. Claudia makes about $300, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm telling the business. Okay. Al makes about $150. Mm-hmm. And, it goes by popularity and the value that you bring to the show, right? And I've always had my reservations about Fox Soul. And
it did not go by popularity. Everybody made the same exact salary, $1,000 an episode, $250,000 per year. And I, for the umpteenth time, was not let go. I opted to not renew my contract after it expired on December 22nd.
Absolutely phenomenal at what he does, and he drove that show. We had several conversations on the phone behind the scenes about him asking for more money, okay, behind Al and Claudia's back, because he felt like he drove the show. And so during negotiations, the math wasn't math. Then they said, we can't afford to give you more money, so we're going to have to end your contract and find somewhere else. He didn't.
See, now you're trying to drive a narrative that simply is not true. Number one, I would never sit on the phone and have several conversations about my money or my contract with you, of all people. Secondly, the negotiations that I had about my money were not behind Al and Claudia's back, but were within the parameters of negotiation time for my contract. Al and Claudia had a 12-month contract. I had a 6-month contract. So the reason why I was having negotiations about my money is because my contract was due to expire. The reason why I had a 6-month contract and the reason why I subsequently walked from Fox Soul is because when we went from 2 days a week to 5 days a week, they cut our episodic rate. They cut us down to $1,000 an episode. The head at the network said, okay, we can't give him his same rate, but instead we will give him a 6-month contract. And at the end of 6 months, we can talk about renegotiating his contract. When those 6 months came up and they handed me the same exact contract that I had previously, I was offended. They were not trying to budge on giving me any more money. And
let me say this too. I just want to quickly say, put this part in. First of all, like the video if you haven't already. Please like the video. It's free. I don't think Funky did nothing wrong by going to negotiate his salary. Y'all are lost y'all. First of all, I'm not going to talk to nobody about what I make versus what you make, because girl, you might be mad at me because I make more. They have rules on the job that you're not supposed to even discuss salary with coworkers. That's on. I'm talking about all the way down to McDonald's. You're not even supposed to discuss it. But he's not wrong for going to negotiate, because I heard somebody was like, oh, well, and I don't know if I watched it on another channel, but they were like, oh, he's doing that behind their back. What you mean behind their back? That's my salary, my money. I don't know what they're making. I don't care what they're making. I'm talking about me. If I have a value that brings a value to your show that you didn't have or you don't have without me, yes, we need to talk about it. What you mean? I'm not here to advocate for all of us to get a raise. I'm here to get my raise, because guess what? If Al Reynolds misses the show or leaves the show, Claudia and Funky can still move on. Al is replaceable. Claudia is replaceable. And as we can see, Funky is not. He did what he was supposed to do. I would have done the exact same thing. And it's not like behind nobody's back or nothing like that. He did what was best for Quentin. That's what he's supposed to do. That's what you do when you work a salary job. See, or a job, period. You can negotiate a raise. When you are being paid to do a service, you can always go back and negotiate. Like if I start a job, let's say I start at McDonald's and they ain't hardly got no dog. I'm the manager. They hire me as the manager. Don't nobody come to this McDonald's. If in a year, everybody pulling up to this McDonald's, you goddamn right, I'm going back to corporate and say, hey, look what I did. Can we discuss me getting a pay raise? Maybe a doggone position raise or something. That's how that goes. But I'm not going to say, oh, can me and my people that work down there flipping the burgers get a raise? Girl, that's on them. They ain't got nothing to do with me. But he did what he was supposed to do. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. And it wasn't like negligent or nasty or sneaky. He did what he was supposed to do as a sole entity. Hey, me as an entity bring this value to your show. Without me, this show does not go. I need to discuss you raising my pay. You want to raise the amount of time I work, but you don't want to raise my pay? I'm out of here. Why would you work more for the same money? That doesn't make sense. He did what he was supposed to do. I just wanted to add that part in there.
And that is when I decided to walk, because I knew what my contribution was to this show. And as you stated later in this video, why would I sit here and build up their YouTube and split the money when I can do my own YouTube and keep all of the money? There was no firing. There's no conspiracy theory. There's no behind anybody's back. Carry on.
And so when me and Claudia had dinner, I was just like, listen, I think it should be him. Her comment to me, and I agreed, because I've had my own issues with certain Black gay men, not all, mainly the Fs. Can't say that word over here. I'll definitely say it on TashaKLive.com.
Now that part got a lot of people in the uproar because I guess she uses the F word. I've never heard it, but she says she uses it, and she says she's gonna go back on her platform on her app and use the F word. Now, a lot of people would say that's homophobic. We gotta understand what a phobic is. Some people are bigoted, some people are ignorant, some people just don't like some people, and that's okay. But that don't make them phobic. You know what I mean? In my opinion. If she was homophobic, she would never be around no gay people. That's a fear, phobic fear. But that was another thing that people went to going crazy about. Oh, she's homophobic. She's homophobic. Girl, if that was the case, how many other so-called, well, I say so-called black because I don't like the word color, but how many other black content creators, black female content creators have offended other groups? Like, I don't think she's phobic. Do I think it's bigoted and ignorant? Yes. It's not phobic though. Do I think it's right? No. Do I think she should be able to say it? That ain't my place. I'm not, in the community. But what I'm saying is phobic, no. Ignorant, yes.
It gets too messy. And so she was already irritated with Funky because they were going back and forth. And then she was irritated with Al. And she's like, I really don't want no more gay boys. I really want a heterosexual person. Down. Now, here's what has been going on. Claudia don't like Al.
I also believe that she didn't want another homosexual person on there too. I do believe that. Now she's going into Claudia not liking Al. And look at this.
Personally told me Claudia don't like Funky. She was tired of working with gay boys, specifically F's. Per me, that ain't no allegedly on that. We had dinner, we talked about it. The same night when she told me she was friends with Jay-Z's alleged ex. That ain't here no more. She X'd off, okay? And quickly got amnesia. And so what's happening is Claudia is very messy. Claudia talks about everybody. This is why Funky got energy for her. This is why Al called Funky Dineva doing this. Play the video of him calling Funky. Let's go.
Hold on before you talk.
No,
I'm on live.
You need to hear this.
Let me say this. Tasha also pulled out a phone on this live that she made members only and pulled the receipts. Tasha K not lying. I know it. Y'all gonna get up here and say, I'm not saying she don't never lie, because Tasha K has admitted on record that she be lying. She done said it. I didn't say it. But when it comes to this, Tasha K not lying. She literally had the receipts on her phone, right? Where Claudia said, I don't like Al. I seen it. Anybody else who's seen the live, they know I'm not lying. She literally pulled the phone up and showed it where it says, I don't like Al. Okay? Now, I know a lot of y'all want to hang on to the Cardi B, pay that lady her money, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's old. The read is old, y'all. Because if it was that deep, trust me, she would have been paying that lady and been broke. It ain't gonna go down like y'all think it is. If people want to just hold on to pay that lady her money, Cardi B, you owe Cardi B money. If it really was that bad, she would be busted and disgusted. No channel, no nothing. It ain't gonna go the way we think it's gonna go. Okay, it's just not. Now that's unfortunate to the people who want her to be down, to be dragged, and it's fortunate to people who just like, I like Tasha, or people who are indifferent about the situation. But it's old. It's old. It is. It's almost like the same old read. Like, what else we got? What else we got? Somebody said it was 7 years ago. That's a long ass time. That is a long ass time. 7 years ago? Wow. But it makes sense because culture is about 7. Yeah. That's a long time. It's old, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's on live.
Hold on. People can hear you.
I don't give a fuck.
Because here's what happened. Claudia spends a lot of time on the phone kikiing with folks that she don't really know. Okay. And Armon is an easy target. You tell him something, he's going to take it in because he's an energy absorber, right? Okay. He's going to take it in and he's thinking he's going to fix the problem. But instead, he don't even know when he's being used. He doesn't know. Slips. They're getting paid close to or over $500,000 to host a show that's barely bringing in 60,000 views. That is why they had to implement a fourth guest host, because he's not strong enough. Nobody was stronger than Dineva.
Let me say this too really quickly. I forgot they brought in Lunel and TS on the show. I'm not going to hold y'all. They never had to do that when Funky was there. They never had to do that when Funky was there. They never had to have 3, 4, 5 people to do the show. Also, shout out to Sherelle's World. Sherelle's World called it. Shout out to Conscious TV. I was on that live. I go get it. Don't make me go get it now. We looked at it before. Sherelle's World went off on Armon because Armon still feel a way about some commentary she did before on him. And let me tell y'all something. As content creators, if you get mad at anybody doing commentary on you, you in the wrong business. Go sell pizzas. Go sell pizzas, okay? Because this ain't the lead for you, fat. I done had people at me, put my name in the chat and drag me for days at a time. It is what it is. People was like, Vu, they using your video, strike them. No, I ain't gonna strike them for that. They commentating on my video and they dragging me at the same time, cool. I ain't tripping. What am I striking them for? When I do this that's literally my job. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I am the person who go and take other people's commentary. That's why my page is Voodoo Doll TV Reacts, and I react to other people's commentary. I'm not gonna get them. No, let them get their ones off, and let's move on. So, like I said, he had a problem with Sherelle speaking about a situation before. And Sherelle went to Conscious TV, shout out to Conscious TV, and went off. Oh my God. Do you hear me? Sherelle went off. Sherelle said, to be honest, they really don't even want you. She said, you are just a placeholder. I'm just telling you what Sherelle said. And Sherelle said, I give it 90 days. Girl, how long Armon been on the job? Somebody put it in the chat how long Armon done had this job. Sherelle said they're going to get rid of you. Nah. I didn't say it. That's what Sherelle said. Shout out to Sherelle. But it's kind of like she clocked that tea on time. Do you hear me? Not only did she clock it, she clocked it in and out on time. I'm just saying. And he not fired or nothing, but, you know.
But then you want Claudia to pillow talk in your ear about everything that's going on, and you ain't even been on the job a full year. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And furthermore, while you're listening to Claudia, because she's friends and she likes to brag with the president of Fox, and he loves the show. He loves me, right? I get to bring as many shows as I want. We're getting syndicated, only for the show to decline.
TGIF tonight and call me back.
All right, bye.
That was a lot of information that Armon had in such a short time, which means somebody's been talking to him. The only person that talks too much is Claudia. I know. The first encounter with me, you run your mouth like liquid to me? You didn't say off the record? Me. We're talking about me here. We're not friends. We're colleagues. You talk about me on your show. I'm going to talk about you on my show. That's the dynamic of the relationship. We're not friends, right? You can take the comments down for a second. But here's where I have the problem with Armon. That was an amazing read, but it was very mean-spirited. It didn't come from a happy place. It didn't even come from a genuine place. It came from a place that sounds like you were fueled, and you're blaming Al for getting a talk show canceled when he's the one that helped to build the job that you have. You wouldn't even be able to sit there if it wasn't for Al. Al comes from TV. Despite Al having favoritism with management, he understands how to network within the television industry. Now, what you just showed as a very, very young personality to somebody that has favoritism is that you are sabotaging the show. Not only are you sabotaging the show, you're not strong enough to carry the show like Funky. And that's why they had to bring in a Lunel and a T.S. Madison, because you're refusing to do your homework. You're very great with the tongue, very slick. You can read a bitch down, right? But television is not looking for that. They're looking for people that are well vast in a vast area of topics, and they're able to appeal to a certain type of audience that understands, okay, intellectual conversations. But for you to do that, I'm like, you haven't gotten any opportunities on the red carpet yet. They haven't asked you to host Dish Nation. She hasn't even introduced you to the president that she says loves her so much. But she fueled you to go in on Al because she was too bitch to do it herself. Right? Just like when she was talking shit about Funky, she was too scared to do it herself. She used you as the pawn, and because you're emotional and erratic and easy to manipulate, you went in talking about things you knew nothing about because you ain't been there long enough. And if you really got your eyes open, you will see that they're trying to replace you right before your eyes. Not Al, you. He was
you guys, people are asking why did Tasha K get into it? First of all, we give commentary. We give commentary. That's our job. That's what we do. You know what I mean? It just so happened that she has personal relationships with some of these people. We all know her and Armon had they beef. They've been beefing forever. Because I guess she was supposed to be his mentor. Y'all remember the thing went down with Storm Monroe, and remember Armon didn't like Storm, and they was beefing with each other, and he was like, I'm not Storm, you can't make me, da 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 da. They have a past. Then you have Tasha K saying that she has a personal relationship with Claudia, and as you heard, she said Claudia sat down there and started spilling all the teas, and she was like, girl, to me, you didn't even say off the record. To me, of all people, that's what I do. One thing about Tasha, you know what it is when you walk up. She tell you what it is. Okay? You know what it is when you walk up. Now, it's on you. You want to go tell her all your business? That's on you. I wouldn't go try to talk to Tasha about a goddamn thing. Not my personal business. Because I know whenever Mad Day comes, Tasha gonna get on that platform and drag me by my braids. I'm not stupid. So it makes sense. So Tasha is now getting into it because I want to say somebody mentioned her. That's what I believe on that live when she said I wasn't going to say something, but somebody mentioned me. I don't know if it was Claudia. No, Claudia said that she was lying about talking to her, saying that she was spilling tea about everybody. Claudia denied it, and that's when Tasha K went off and showed the phone with the receipts. I seen it with my own eyes. Okay, that's what happened. So Tasha K made a lot of sense because I kept saying this too. It would be one thing if Funky did that read, because Funky was over there long enough to have gotten all that experience, not information. He would have been there long enough to be like, oh, it makes sense because he's experienced this personally with Al. This boy, Armon, wasn't there long enough to know about all of this. Like, who was telling you about him? You know what I mean? Certain things such as, oh, you think you friends with these celebrities, but none of the celebrities know you friends. Oh, you like who you talk to Al outside? Y'all be going and get drinks after the show? Like what? Like that's I believe Tasha when she say that because she said it makes sense for him to do it, for Claudia to do it to Armon because she sat down with me and started dragging other people to me. That's so it's indicative of her behavior, is what Tasha was saying. She said, why is Al not mad at Claudia? Child, he might be mad at everybody. Who knows? They said they canceled the live or they show for Friday. They didn't go live, so who knows? Who knows, child? Who knows? Who knows? But it sucks. Thank you, Esther, for being a member. Thank you so much. Let me read these really quickly. Pure Joy, thank you for the super chat. That's why they reversed Roe versus Wade. YT people are being replaced. Low birth rate. Birth rates are low. Absolutely. That was from early in the live. Thank you so much. Esther Messiah, thank you for the super chat. Kim Mama did it to her. It's nothing new under the sun. Oh yeah, it's selling them like a doggone hot cake. Deborah Coleman, thank you for becoming a member. Deborah Copeland, I'm sorry. Thank you for becoming a member. Now I want to show this girl, Claudia Goes to the Messy Sweet Spot. It was a good live. I didn't catch it live, but I did catch it afterwards. And Claudia came up on the panel. At first, she was saying that this is all lies. None of this is true. You guys, the truth will come out soon. Well, the people in the chat was like, "That's not really her. That's a fake person. That's a bot." She ends up coming up on the panel, and we're gonna go over to that, okay? And this is what she had to say on the Messy Sweet Spot. Shout out to the Messy Sweet Spot, y'all. Hold on. This is what she had to say.
All of that. But I'm gonna let you watch the dragon, and I'm gonna. All right, hey, Claudia. All of that. Well, Claudia. But I'm gonna let you watch the dragon, and I'm gonna. All right, hey, Claudia. All of that. Well, Claudia. But I'm gonna let you watch the dragon, and I'm gonna. In your audio. All of that. Well, Claudia. But I'm gonna let you watch the dragon.
They're having feedback issues. That's not me. Hold on.
Yes.
I only hopped on to let you know it was really me. I don't want this to be messier than it is. A lot of the stuff that said is not true. It'll all come out in time. But I'm just tired of everybody blaming me for everything that everybody else does. I can only control me, and that's all I can control. I'm not this evil person. I'm not a snake. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I just want to do a good show with people that I rock with. That's all I want to say for now. But I just want to say, I hate when people like, oh, it's really hurts. That's it, y'all. And it's just frustrating that I just want to do a good show. And I created the show and brought friends on, and we had a good job. So that's all I'm saying. And I just don't want this to get worse. So just be patient is all I wanted to tell you. Just be patient, okay? And the truth always comes out in the end. Unfortunately, I have to take a lot of hits in the meantime, but I'm kind of used to it. It kind of always happens to me. You know, when Funky left, I got blamed. I get blamed. It's not me. I actually loved Funky on the show. I wasn't hating him. I like him. He's freaking hilarious and super talented. So I just want to say that. I want to say, I don't like when people put negative stuff on me that I didn't say. So he's amazing. He's fantastic. And I think he's great at what he does. And that's why we were really blessed to have him on the show. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just listening.
Supercharge your business.
My bad, you guys. It was a whole lot of, that's all I'm going to say. I can't be up here long as she's continuing to talk.
Beautiful, and I just want to say thank you for letting us know what's going on. I know sometimes when I talk, I do hear feedback, and I just want to say thank you for all that you do for the community.
Thank
you.
You.
Do a lot for the LGBT community, and you do a lot for Black spaces with bringing us this platform. So I want you to know that we really appreciate the entertainment.
Thank you, and that's one thing. If anything ever bothers me is thinking I have an animosity towards the community when I created the show to make it a safe space where they weren't, they're not gimmicky on our show. Like, there are men in the community that are not being pimped out to be like my bestie or my props. They have their voices. They actually get heard the most. And I love that. I love that there's a show that doesn't exploit gay or bisexual men that have them looking like pawns. Like, they actually have, and they've been able to flourish in that space. I love that. I brought T.S. Madison show to the platform. I love Maddie. I just want people to not believe that bullshit because that really bothered me. And I really care about Black women a lot. I know there's been a lot of talk and shit about me from the past. I use my platform every day on a white platform to defend us, to have our back, to have
skirt. Let me interject. Claudia is not a Black woman. Claudia is a biracial woman. Let me say that part again. Shout out to all the work she do with the communities and whatnot. Shout out. They say she do a lot of work. Claudia is not a Black woman. See, I know a lot of Negroes been taught that anybody with a one drop is Black. Claudia is not a Black woman. Claudia has a clear parent. I don't know if it's the mom or the pa, but one of them is clear. First of all. Second of all, using the gaslighting. I go on these white people platforms and I try. Girl, that's part you, girl. Claudia, what are you talking about? You're trying to posit this, and that's the Karen shit I was talking about. Claudia knows she ain't no black woman. Claudia is a phenotypically black woman. Yes, meaning she looks black. But Claudia is a biracial woman who's going to get and who has gotten different preferential treatment because one of her family members, or one of her parents, is a clear person. Is her mama? Okay, her mama is a clear person. See, this is very imperative. That's why I try to teach y'all on here. You got to know who you talking to when they start to talking, because they'll be done lied. Oh, because there's a black woman. Girl, what?
He ain't even from Acorn.
Because as a black woman, I'm going over there on these clear people's platform and I'm trying to bring a light to the black because I do the black girl, huh?
He ain't even from Acorn.
No, ma'am, that don't go like that. You are a biracial woman. You know it. A lot of us don't know it. And even if we know it, they still say you black. She's not a black woman. Black women, stop giving away your identity. That's how Drake got y'all. Didn't Drake catch y'all slipping? It took Kendrick Lamar to get Drake exposed. A lot of these people ain't who they say they is. Okay? Now, shout out to the work she does in the community, but we had to say that part. Okay? Don't let her gaslight you and get you all in your feelings because she over there as a clear woman or as a black woman on these clear people. But no, ma'am, no. That don't go like that. That's how Obama got y'all ass. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly how Obama got y'all. He got me too. I ain't gonna lie. I was crying. I was crying when they was singing, when they was dancing him and Michelle. I was crying. They got me too. But you got to grow up and learn. These people be playing in y'all face. Okay?
You do for the community.
Thank
you
you.
do a lot for the LGBT community, and you do a lot for Black spaces with bringing us this platform. So I want you to know that we really appreciate the entertainment.
Thank you. And that's one thing, if anything, if it bothers me, is thinking I have an animosity towards the community when I created the show to make it a safe space where they weren't, they're not gimmicky on our show. Like, there are men in the community that are not being pimped out to be like my bestie or my props. They have their voices. They actually get heard the most. And I love that. I love that there's a show that doesn't exploit gay or bisexual men that have them looking like pawns. Like, they actually have, and they've been able to flourish in that space. I love that. I brought T.S. Madison show to the platform. I love Maddie. I just want people to not believe that bullshit because that really bothered me. And I really care about Black women a lot. I know there's been a lot of talk and shit about me from the past. I use my platform every day on a white platform to defend us, to have our back, to have people think in a different way. Like, think about the why when Black women do what they do or how we move. Like, I want to humanize us more because I feel like a lot of times we just get dragged on media. So I just want my sisters, listen, when I be out in real life in public, a lot of Black women come up to me, they be like, thank you for what you do in our space and defending us. And I just want y'all to know that means more to me than
90 seconds.
Any other fan base. I care the most about my sisters. I do, because we get dragged by the men, the women, and everybody in between. And I'm always going to have our back. So thank you. I got to go. I got to get ready.
And I just want to say, you sure right. They are attacking Black women left and right.
Yes.
So I watch a lot of platforms, political, race, and yeah, it's coming down hard.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel some type of way. Claudia playing in our face. Claudia is getting over here talking about I do a lot for Black women and Black women and Black women and da. Girl, you don't what? Girl, you have said some very problematic about these same women. Now, I'm not saying she don't do nothing for the Black women. But what I'm saying is, Claudia, you capping, fat. You capping, mama. That ain't how you really feel. You've already said how you really feel about the so-called Black women that you're doing so much for. Providing these spaces. Okay? I didn't like that part. Claudia Jordan is pandering, and that's what makes me believe Tasha K ain't lied about nothing she said. That's what makes me believe Tasha K ain't lied about nothing she said, because she landed on too thick. She landed on too thick now. Now she is the Harriet Tubman of the Negro in the LGBTQ community. When did this happen? Since when? Come on now. But see, we be looking at people the way they look, and we just assume, no, we can't. No. You can't do that, because that's how you get food. If it was a snake, it'd bit you. If it was a snake, it would have bit you. Y'all got to be strong. Y'all got to be strong. I was trying to see if I could, you know what? I know where I could find it. Twitter, don't forget nothing. Let me go on Twitter so I can show y'all what Claudia used to be around there saying. Because see, what we not going to do, you feel me, is act like people just making this stuff up. Like, you know what I mean? Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Here you go. Boom.
I'm black. It's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black.
Hold on,
I can only see
up.
the beige people like Cecily, Jason, Janlan, Vina. It's her birthday party. It's the all black everything birthday party. I didn't really think it's a good idea with all these black people walking around, because like I'm black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only see the beige people like Cecily, Jason, Janlan, kind of Tina, myself. Everybody else, I only see Teeth and eyes. So whatever, it's all good. It's her idea. It's her birthday. We are here for Tina Davina. It's her birthday. She is 21 years old. Yes, Davina. It's her birthday party. It's the all black everything birthday party. I didn't really think it's a good idea with all these black people walking around, because like I'm black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only see the beige people like Cecily, Jason, Vina. It's her birthday party. It's the all black everything birthday party. I didn't really think it's a good idea with all these black people walking around, because like I'm black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only Vina. It's her birthday party. It's the all black everything birthday party. I didn't really think it's a good idea with all these black people walking around, because like I'm black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only see the beige people like Cecily, Vina. It's her birthday party. It's the all black everything birthday party. I didn't really think it's a good idea with all these black people walking around, because like I'm black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only see the beige people like Cecily, Jason, Janlan, kind of Tina, myself.
Kind of Tina, myself. Yeah, I like to repeat it a lot of times so people can really get it. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's about. You know, I like to replay it a buku times so when you walk away, you can remember. Okay. Now, I believe that was that colonizers creeping up out of her blood. That's what I believe. I believe that colonizer was creeping out of her blood, and she's speaking like them clear colonizers. I said what I said. I said what I said. But now she over here doing charity work for Negro gals. And look at the people in the comments. Oh, Claudia. Thank you, Claudia. You really do care about the black community. Girl, please. Claudia is capitalizing off the black community. Claudia is not a colleague. She's an effing colonizer, in my opinion. Okay? Claudia is not a colleague. She's an effing colonizer. She went over there and got the gays and she got the Negroes, put them all in a bunch and created a doggone show. Because Claudia herself, although she can read on Real Housewives of Atlanta, we seen her do read, Claudia is not interesting. Don't nobody care about no Claudia. Ain't nobody running to go see Claudia. Beautiful girl, beautiful gowns, but that's about it. Okay? Beautiful girls, beautiful gowns, but that's about it. I believe, you know, the rumor is Claudia was the girl that hangs out with all the girls who be sleeping with everybody's husband. I didn't say it. This is what they said. They say Claudia hangs with everybody's husband. They say, well, she hangs with the girls who sleep with everybody's husband. Okay. I believe that. I believed it when Jag said it, and I believe it when Tasha K confirmed it. I believe it. But what Claudia is doing is what the clear people typically do, right? When they caught. Look at her. Look at how she got her hands. Look, that's the I'm innocent. Please, you guys, don't believe these horrible things that are being said about me. Tasha K is lying. And see, that's going to work too, because we already believe Tasha K is a liar, which she do be lying. She said it on her own. So it works. You know what I'm saying? You guys, please don't listen to these horrible things. It's not true. Look at what I do for you Negroes. I open doors for you Negroes and you LGBTQIA plus people. How dare you think of me this way? I'm Claudia Jordan. I'm biracial. I would never do these things, but how dare you Negroes think that way of me? Look at me. Do you not see the Karen sympathy oozing through the camera? Look, take a good look at me. I believe everything they said. Period, point blank. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe everything Tasha said about her. I believed it when Jag said it, because we all know that. Plus, there was a picture surfaced of her with the girl Kathy, and then she turned around and said, "Oh no, we just took a picture, but we wasn't that cool." Girl, now you lied on your dead friend. Lied on your dead friend. Lied on your dead homie. Lied on your dead homie. Lied on your dead homie. You's a dirty bitch. You got to be a dirty hoe to lie. You lied on your dead homie. 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 Girl, you got to stop, Claudia. Claudia, that girl probably rolled over in her grave, and you won't get on here and say that. You wrong for that. Y'all was cool when y'all was hanging out. Now all of a sudden y'all wasn't that cool. You just took a picture. Claudia, go lay down. Please, Claudia, go lay down, girl. This the picture right here. Y'all think I'm bull. Now somebody stop me when I start lying. Somebody stop me when I start lying. I'll wait. Lied on your dead homie. 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 Claudia, you got to stop with all of this. Now, Claudia. Why? Why would you do this to your homie? Used to be my homie. Now you act like you don't know me. Come on now, Claudia. The receipts been receipting, and you still be running around here lying, saying that everybody lying on you, Claudia. Stop it. Stop it, Claudia. I don't believe everybody's lying on you. What would they get out of lying off of you, Claudia? Okay. And see, a lot of people, like I said, they already got it in their head. Tasha K is a liar because Tasha K said she be lying. But in this, the girl had receipts. I seen it with my own eyes, saw the phone, saw it all. The girl, Tasha K, had the receipts, and she put the phone to the camera, and Claudia said, "I don't like L. Period, point blank." She turned the phone around and she put it to the camera, and Claudia said, "What you doing?" Do. Even though she lied and said she don't be talking to Tasha. Found out that was a lie because Tasha K showed the receipts. And Tasha K turned that phone around and showed you where she said, "I don't like L." That's what she said. So she done lied on her dead homie. She done lied on the so-called back and forth relationship, whatever you want to call it, with Tasha K. Somebody is lying, and everybody ain't lying on you. But again, all she knows is this is all I have to show them. Look at me. Do I look like I did those things that they're saying? Do I look like I did those things that they were saying? Pay no attention to what these people say. This is what she really want to say.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie.
Listen, that's what she wanted to say. That's what she wanted to say, but she couldn't. So she used the puppy dog eyes and the clear sympathy that Negroes love to give, hand out like Halloween candy, and she's hoping that you guys take that. I believe it. 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 So while she over there talking about all of the charity work she do for Negro gals and LGBTQIA plus Negroes, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. Okay? I'm not buying it. Period. Point blank. And I said what I said. So yeah, she went on with Gigi talking about all the things she do. I got to get off. I'm going to dinner. Girl, looked like you was going to bed, but I got to get off, you guys. But I just want to say that this is all not true. You know, not again, Claudia is a beautiful girl. She looks amazing. She's 51. I didn't know, but it makes sense. She's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl. But that's it. That's where it starts and that's where it stops. Okay? Now, again, y'all got to let that go. Tasha K lied, but everything ain't a lie. She was right on that. Now, I was waiting on Claudia to say something else crazy so Tasha K could expose some more receipts. She going to make me go pay for a membership. If she's supposed shit. You feel me? She showed the receipts. Supreme, she showed the receipts. I don't know what you want me to say, Fat. She showed it to me. I saw it with my own eyes. So I don't know what you want me to say, Supreme. Y'all got to let that hurt go. Tasha K didn't lie on y'all. She lied on Cardi. You ain't Cardi. Cardi ain't you. Y'all got to let that hurt go. All right? Y'all got to let that hurt go. You know, that's between her and Barty. Barty! Y'all got to let that hurt go now. Anyways, let me get off here. It's 2.5 hours, girl. I might go live this evening. Somebody said Raquel got sentenced. I'll go check it out. Send it to me if you got it. I'm off of here. I appreciate everybody. If y'all haven't already, please like the video. Please like the video. Please like the video. Please like the video. Thank you, AE. Thank you so much. You guys, like I said, y'all like the video if you haven't already. Thank y'all for pulling up. Juneteenth, I will be at the Indian Mounds. We will be pulling up over there. I don't celebrate Juneteenth, and neither should you. But to each his own. Have a cookout, because I'm still go to somebody's cookout if they got it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yes, Baddies is coming up later on as well for sure. Don't forget the dream case. All right, I got you. All right, I got to be the. All right, y'all. Let me get off here. I'm gonna Joce y'all up out of here. I appreciate everybody for being here. Y'all stay strong, stay vigilant, and remember, everybody ain't from Acorn. Stop letting them people play in y'all face. Love y'all. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, Blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy, for your boy, hustle for your boy, fix it for your boy, drop it for your, lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.